woke up at 3 or 3:30 actually, and I just was not feeling like I could go at 3 o'clock in the morning. Wanted to, but I just could not do it. I was not rested enough. So I reset my alarm, went back to sleep for a couple more hours. So we are not in any way late to our delivery. We got plenty of time to get there. But there are times where, you just don't feel rested enough. You got to take the extra time. So that is what I have done. We got our 10-hour break done. So I need to zip on, let's see, I got half a tank of fuel, quarter tank of DEF. I can just zoom up the road a little bit before I do my, before I go get fuel. So that is what I will be doing. Well, we are just getting on I-75 northbound here in Dalton, Georgia. Exit 328. And we are going to have some rain today. Oh, well. Can't stop the rain from falling, so just got to accept it and move on. All right. Got through Chattanooga pretty good, pretty well. River is running kind of high today. Well, we just passed the way station at 117. Got the old bypass, which is not too shabby. I like that. So we got just about half an hour to go up to Murfreesboro, which is just a little bit south of Nashville. About 20 miles south of Nashville, roughly. Still got a few sprinkles now and again, but nothing too bad. The road is still fairly dry. I mean, you can see the where the tires are putting a little bit of heat into the roadway, and Cause a little bit of evaporation.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
So we get up here, do our first load check, top up our fuel in our diff, and make it on down the road. You couldn't you'll go back a little bit more? Come on, dummy. Y'all need to slow down. Guy trying to fly up the road. You know, seeing what the traffic is, he's going to try to fly. Come on. All right, let's see here. We'll get as far out of everybody else's way as possible. And hey, there's an open lane right there. So that works for me. Okie dokie. Alright, time to fuel. Alright, we got our fuel done. We got our def topped up. We got something to drink. We got a couple of Jack Lee's beef sticks, and I went ahead and got a couple hot dogs. And we are on our way. It is 7:36. And we're going to get back on the old highway here. And our next stop, we're going to stop in Glendale, Kentucky, which is 150 miles away, which is a good place to stop. We could go a little further up the road than that, but Glendale is not too bad of a place to go ahead and do our thing. Alrighty. We are at the 57 yardstick here on the south side of Nashville. And we got some nice heavy traffic. Showing nice red and black on the Rand McNally, radar and road info. So that's always a real treat. So first we got to make the merge with I-40, then make the split back to the north, onto I-65. Ah, lovely, just lovely. It looks like we're getting a bit of rain too, so. Barely slept. Barely slept. Thinking about you kept me awake all night. Alrighty. We got our next load check done here in Whiteland, Indiana, at the old Pilot. So the next thing to do is to get up around Indianapolis. Now apparently 65 is closed again going through Indianapolis, so we got to take 495, or not 495, 465, thinking of Washington DC. Take 465 up and around. Like the last time we did, we went north around, we came up that way. Well, maybe second to last. That was one of those things. Well, traffic around Indianapolis is kind of sucking right now because they have 65 totally closed off and blocked off north, on the north side of 465, where you just basically stay to the left, bang straight up 65. They got that whole section shut down. Now they're channeling all traffic going on to 65 onto 865. It's not good, so I am losing time here. I need 2 hours to get where I need to go. I now have basically a 24-minute window. And every minute I sit here, I lose. So I may not be able to get to Hebron. I can get to Lebanon. There's a pilot at Remington at 201. I can get to 201 and get there. That's Remington. Get to the Petro there. I mean, that's not where I want to stop, but that's about 40 miles short. But if I know I can get there, and I got to get up an hour earlier in the day, and I got, it sucks. I mean, you got a Loves in Demotte. Well, it's always when they give me these just-in-time loads, there's traffic, I have to go to these places like this, It's a frustrating. But this is the real side of trucking. It's not glamorous. It's traffic. It's backups. It's bad drivers. It's, you know, it's no fun. You know, it's work. Too many people trying to get into too small a way. I mean, I don't know why they shut down 65. I mean, it's construction. But why do you need to shut it down completely? Do one lane, then another, then another, then another. Leave as many lanes open as possible. Taken 865 going north since the last time I worked at Watkins Shepherd and was doing deliveries out of Indianapolis here. I would come off of 86th Street, get here on the 465, and then turn up here onto 865. Slamming on their brakes. Come on, Hirschbach. You don't want to be going that slow. Alright. Basically got, what, 20 minutes to spare on my clock. Get to Hebron. It is 2:47 up in Hebron because it's in Central Time. And another freaking slowdown here at 175. we got to merge the left lane ends, and you know they had 2 cops pulled over a truck on the north and southbound side, and now we got a guy here pulled over on the northbound side. There really no reason to be slowing down here. So what does everybody do? Everybody just slows on down. All right, Remington is 28 miles away, which, you know, I got an hour and 28 on my clock. I need about an hour and 10 to get where I'm going at highway speed. But with this, we're slowing down, so I'm thinking I'm just going to put into Remington tonight. I just have to get up a little bit earlier. Alright, so half an hour from now, it'll be 4 o'clock when I pull into Remington. It'll be Central Time. And I think that might be the thing to do, but too much slow down there in Nashville this morning, then the crap there in Indianapolis. Oh well. actually be able to go to that pilot for the first time since it's been redone. So kind of a win-lose situation. So 21 miles to that. Like I said, I don't, you know, I'm going to exit, I was originally going to exit 240. So I need an hour to get there. And the way this traffic is going, there's other, and it's like, I just don't feel comfortable with just having 20 minutes to spare. One more little incident and all that time is gone. So I'm not going to do that. We're just going to stop, you know, a little bit earlier. And we just have to get up earlier and drive longer tomorrow. But, you know, whatever. We need to go tomorrow on time, so you know, not too worried about that. Risk trying to go all the way up to Hebron. You know, I just have too little time on the clock. You know, 20 minutes to spare. That's not enough for me. You know, I play it safe. I'd rather get up earlier in the morning, like I've said. Why were you slowing down again, Hirschbach? Alright, we're getting off here at the old pilot here in Remington. Exit 201 on I-65, northbound Indiana. Now the only other time I've actually stopped here was for a quick, you know, load check. I didn't stay here, so I really didn't even go inside the pilot. So tonight we are stopping for our 10-hour break. For the first time in well over a year. I was still at Watkins Shepherd when they tore it down and started rebuilding it. Like I said, we're just
1.5 miles, turn right on, North Main Street, US 231.
could have been over there a little bit big lots. Yeah. that, or do I gotta? It helps not be in the way there, my jumbo. Yeah. We're gonna be super lazy. And we're gonna blindside in right here. Gentle bump on the curb. Yes, there was a blind side. Yes, I had to stop and look out the window once. But, you know, it's not that difficult a thing. Just take your time and do it right. Yeah, I could have gone right across the way here. You see an open spot. More than enough room for me to get in there. There's one there, there's two there, there's 3, 4, 5. At least 6 on this side, on the opposite side. Screw that. I felt like being lazy. Blindsided on in. It ain't that hard. All right, so all right, hours of service, change, on duty, post trip. There we go. See, this guy, he did it on the driver's side. He still got to pull up. So you can't really complain about, you know, blindsiding. You have to pull up once. Alrighty. And this lady is going to be putting it back where it needs to be. All right, whatever. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay, so let's take a gander.
Proceed.
So we have 298 miles to go. Let's compare. Yeah. All right. So, for the moment, we are good to go. All right. Righty. Well, our day is pretty much done. We got just about 300 miles to go, 5 hours. But we have plenty of time to get it. We're going to get a 10-hour done. And as long as we leave here, you know, at about just about 3:30 tomorrow morning, we'll be cool to go. Don't want to get up that early, but it's got to get there, and whatever.